We are back. We're back with issues. I'm going to bed. That is not cool. There's that bird thing. Holy. Alright, it might be worth going off trying to find some flint. But I don't have anything for arrows. Everything working here? Yeah. I think I am just gonna rush it. Gonna leave a few things here. Alright, I've got a temporal storm or temporal gear set up, so, and my lantern. That's what I really need before I forget. Hey buddy, give me the lantern, thanks. Alright. It's midday, should be bright enough. Let's boogie it to the tower at lightning speed. Hoorah! Get going, get going, get going, get going. What is this? Rusty iron blocks? Dang. If only you can loot it. Gotta get to the tower. 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 What's up here? No darn thing, alright. That's a big gear. Get me there, get me there, get me there, get me there. Switch. Thank you. All right. Ah. Brilliant. My man is dedicated to respect the everyday grind. Oh, welcome back. Yep, we are here. Ah, dagnabbit. Alright. Ooh. I see now. And then I can just like that. Oop. No. Can I go up now or? Are you kidding? Oh. What? Okay then. Yeah, same here, dude. The Maze Runner video, holy. Dag nerd it. Randomly met on the Crafting Dead server. That lore is gold. Yeah, dude, I miss the Crafting Dead. I enjoy the Crafting Dead more than anything else. Right next to Maze Runner. Downright disheartening about Crafting Dead's current state. I still been wanting to try and do a roleplay series with that. I've just been unlucky. And busy now. Oh. Really? Why does it have to be the Y button? Oh, just do this. There we go. That should not have made a dirt sound. Eh. Where do I go? Dang it. I messed here. Now I take damage. Saying I've been wanting to make a video on the new update that's coming to Vintage Story. You're gonna... Ah. Please tell me I can go up with this. Why isn't this working? What? What's going on? What the heck? You're telling me that these checkpoints aren't checkpoints? I gotta redo the entire climb now. That doesn't make any sense. It also looks glitched. Wow. That's poor game design. I gotta make my way all the way back up. Dude, I don't even remember the route I took. Like, you're telling me that this is not a checkpoint. This is a checkpoint. It's just broken. Dingle dork. Looky there. There we have it. Alright, now we've caught back up. Or, more or less, we've returned. And it's getting cold. Or, cold. Getting dark. That should not make a dirt sound. Where do I go? Where do I go? Is there a... There is not a ledge for me to stand on. I've only done this once. Very well. You're still a ding-dong. Just for my entertainment. Okay, where do I go? Where? Can't jump up that. Can I jump there? No, I can't. You're... Like, huh? Ooh. Is it this? Here we go. Darn, that sucked. Alright. I like this. This is fun. Oh. I can make that jump, surely. Oh, evidently not. Okay. Inscrutable machinery. Kind words. Large glass, Jonas parts, tools, pickaxe, music box, butterfly. I will say that integrating the time zone into parkour was kind of genius on the part of the devs. Yeah. Oh, you've seen it done, you've never done it. Oh. Dude, what are you doing watching me? You're getting spoilers. Okay, so there's a staircase right there. Ah, okay, I see it. Oof. Brilliant. I'm getting the strong impression that they want me to set my spawn up here. Yeah, so let's... I've got extras. It's very late at night. Let's see how bad this goes. Oh. That was odd. Drink sweet Japanese liquor. Alright then. Here we go, folks. Alright, the lens. Wow, it is dark. You know what? I don't even want to... I'm going to wait till it's daggum daytime. I'm going to wait till it's darn daytime. It is way too dark for that. Nadia folk, they've been crafting. So they put all their junk at the bottom. Metal tablets. Huh. How annoying is that? You're looking at the device you're supposed to get, and you can't have it. It is far too dark for any kind of plays for that realm. Pull up your YouTube shorts. Made it to the top. It is far too dark for my liking, so I am sitting here waiting for morning. Unless you think I should go in the dark, because it really, really sucks. Yay. Yeah. Almost there. Almost there. Just gonna eat my pie. Enjoy my time. Looking at just an ominous looking lens that I cannot take. Sit my happy self back down. Have my legs clipped through the floor. Why doesn't my guy just crisscross applesauce? This guy, he doesn't crisscross. He just sits, phases through the floor. Sitting here, Byzantine crown upon my brow. Sitting in this tower. Alright, 4 o'clock. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at what hell might look like with a little bit of sunlight. And whoosh. Bearable enough. How odd. Is the boss just like... Is the boss really just not gonna show up? Am I just... Did I like avoid its grasp? Huh. What would happen if I called my elk? You might have accidentally lured it away from the tower. Go frickin' figure. I bet it's the elk. I bet it's the elk. Here we go. Going down the tower, the tower, the tower. Going down the tower. How many levels we must go? Dinna, dinna, a diddly dum diddy, diddy, diddoo, a diddly diddy, ada, ada. There we go. Alright, let's try this. Are you kidding? Well then. Let's get to running, I guess. If that bird is trying to kill my elk, I'm gonna kill it. Twice. Dude, imagine this being a D&D mission in which that was it. You were able, your sneak level was so high, you rolled natural 20s whenever it came to getting spotted. You never got caught. You never got caught. But you couldn't because God said no. You couldn't get the lens because God said no. Where's the daggum bird? Does it too want to fight at a certain time so it also gets its beauty sleep? I can get behind beauty sleep before a battle. Professional courtesy. Actually, where's this bird? What in the heck? What? Where is this bird? Oh, these cliffs? I'm seeing granite and slate, yeah. All the way up there? Eh, well, we're here. I think this is granite. Yep, granite. I don't know what happened to the bird. Did I sneak 100 past the thing? I'm not seeing any. I'm not seeing anything. Looks like granite. Let's run in again. This time with the elk. You can't even say my name. Is the memory gone? Is the music gone? Da-da. Stupid song. Last I saw that bird, it was harassing me by my elk. Huh, prima material. That's the tower. Let's circle a little bit. Is this a Star Trek reference? I think this is a Star Trek reference. Not Star Trek. Well, it was Stargate. It was a Stargate reference. Quartz glass. That's cool. Where'd the bloody bird go? I think I want to film some videos and make a village. Okay. Did you see the official village story server ran by the developers? It's being... Oh, I did not know that there was an official server set up by the devs now. That's smart. That's really smart on them. Oh. Are we dead serious? No. Whew, I about messed up there. Huh. If you make a village, and if you can show me how to get on that server, I'll show up on that server as well. And I will Bronze Age. It'll be nothing but the Bronze Age, dude. Where's this darn bird? How the what? Oh, grand. Frick, wait, what the heck? Dude, the bird's just gone. I gotta reset it. Frick. Are you just following me? You are just following me. Let me try and get you down. Let's go. I think the hardest part would be gathering people. Get me. Oh. Alright. Oh my gosh. my poor elk. I'm surprised that you're okay. Okay, hold up. Let's save and quit, or save and leave, and now let's try and load it again. What the frick? Let's try again. If I wake up and the bird insta-kills me, I'm gonna be salty. Bird spawns in my face. Hello there. What are you trying to strafe me for? Freaking autism. Alright, let's try and get to the top of the tower again. Well, enemies seem to be spawning again. Yeah, that is a good sign. One came and ripped up my good clothes. I also have some winter clothing, which... When did it get damaged? What the frick? Alright. Here we go. Jeez. What the crap? Vintage story bird boss will not fight me at tower. What do? Bird boss will not fight me at the tower. What do? Check your game mode. Ensure your correct game mode, as bird boss may not spawn in survival mode. Switching to creative mode might help. Look for bugs. Use them to force the bird boss to appear. For example, use the command time set might help. Oops. So, wrong button again. Dagnabbit. What do we think about commands? Like, what can we try and do? Dang it, wrong button. It's right next to my daggum T button. I just seen an official announcement, official wipe just pushed back to the end of February with the new update. Okay. Can I switch to game mode and then game mode creative? Game mode set to creative. Alright, game mode survival. What in the... What do I do? What is this? Good lord. See if I can find something. Alright. I think what I'll attempt to do is I'll do a hard shut off just right here at top. Like reset the game, turn it off, turn it back on. See what that does. You talk about a very anticlimactic bird fight. Right? So I turned you off and turned you back on. Wasteland, top floor. After that, circle around the tower for several minutes while shot. Do I have to uninstall, reinstall the game? That'd be lame. Oh, pinned. Ha ha, that's funny. So if I were to... Ah, that's what pin does. Okay. You talk about getting stuck, man. Eh. Could it still be patrolling? Ah, darn, I was hoping that would do. It's definitely somewhere because it started attacking me the moment I showed up. Last time I saw the thing was at the trader. And the bird was still harassing me when I was at the trader until I went to bed. There you are. Now I have to patrol the waste. I dare wonder if this is what the world looked like when Rot had taken over. Except for all the gears and flying things. See, you're spawning. Now it's turning nighttime again, man. There it is. Chase it down. Chase it down. Here it comes. Whoa. Okay, you're cool looking. Alright, now we have a boss. He's coming in. Where's the tower? Go! Go, Alcus! S! See ya! Okay, hopefully my elk is fine. Okay, it's here now. Too bad, you won't be able to harass me as I go up your tower, because I've already defeated your tower, wicked bird of the north. We go up. Alright. With my with this sword and shield in hand, the crown of Byzantium with me, and God at my side. This fight is his, and he will deliver you, mad crow, to my hands. Oh, okay, one more. Here we go, finally. Ready, folks. And it's dark. Yay. Are you kidding? Did it... I think I can hear it. Whoa! Oh. All right, so you were partially right. It finally got his beak out of his cup. I can't say that. All right. I hate that we're doing this in the dark. Again. barely see you, dude. Dang, I'm getting some cool things. Could you, like, yeah, do that again. Come on. Dude, talk about fighting a night battle. Bronze is superior. You just missed. You never even hit my shield, buddy. Dang, what a shot. And he just wusses off. Oh, these have changed. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's nice. Long Earl Feather Stem. That's some nice stuff right there. Look at that armor. Dude. I think this was easier than the Resident Archive. Hate to say it. But I'm not. Short Earl Feather Stem. I got it. I got the thing. Where'd it go? There it is. The lens. Oh. My eyes. Look, don't read too much into that comment, alright? I was irritated, okay? The fact that it took that darn thing that daggum long to make up its dad-blasted mind about wanting to kill me or not. I had stolen the lens 20 times over from that bird. And that bird didn't care at all. Anywho. Yay! Okay, I thought that fight was going to give me more grief than it did, but I forgot that I was wearing bronze. Just superior. Alright, there you are, my elk. Come here. Boom. This sword has carried me. Let's get out of here. Darn, it's dark. Fought me at midnight. Well, around there. Ooh. No deaths. I feel like Paul Revere with an important message. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm the greatest warrior of all the lands. Bronze-plated armor. S tier. Nah, it's only A tier. Bismuth bronze plate armor. S tier. That might be the next thing. Wrong button again. Hey, you gonna oppose to me sleeping in one of your beds? I didn't think so. Daggum deserve it. I sleep. I eat in the middle of the night. Okay, well, I cannot bring these arrows with me, unfortunately, which really sucks. Because they look really cool. Or at least I can't bring all of them. How about that? There, I can bring most of them. Alright, we still have the lens. And our money. You have been good to us, horse. Thank you. Now we go off to Tobias to give him the thing. Redcoats are coming. Quickly, the devastation is coming. The devastation is coming. The autistic kids are coming. Run for your lives. Yep, still granite. I don't know where I'm going to find marble. I hope to find it, though. If not, I guess I can use granite or limestone. I think limestone might be better. It looks more pure than granite. Granite in this game looks like such an ugly block, which is a shame. Hey, wolves. Bye, wolves. And there's a bear. Did I mark this guy? No, I didn't. Who are you? Commodities trader Aram. Huh. Huh. Oh, you're a merchant dude. Or You gotta have you want the merchant get up. That's funny, dude. Hmm. Huh. I could have actually bought your feathers. Hold the phone. How many do you have? 4? Trader. Alright, let's get away from all that. My eyes hurt. Dun, dun. Wow. Well, a slate biome like the one near the tower is an ideal place for marble. The late biomes, you say? Crud. Okay, I didn't do the sensible thing and chase after the bird. I might come to regret that. Yeah, I should have gone back in the direction in which the bird ran away from and find out if that thing was dead or dying. I might come to regret that. Hey, buddy, who are you? Agriculture guy, huh? Well, if any of my... How much longer do I have? Dang, it's spoiling. Man, I'm gonna have to... I'm just gonna have to, like, get rid of this. Darn. You talk about levels of disappointing. Okay, I do have some food. Let's... Yeah. Alright. Hopefully that will suffice for the journey home. Oh, my poor Pinky is gonna go through hell. Did we do a good deed for the land? Maybe the world will know once again that it was bronze that carried them out of the caves. It was bronze that made empires. It was bronze, always and from the beginning. Without bronze, you wouldn't have your iron. You wouldn't have your steel. Bronze, in every respect, is the best alloy in the world. The best type in the world. You could not have created your worlds without me first. Ah, you're a treasure hunter too. Oh, I can sell you my food. That's funny. In terms of purchasing powers, nah. So, wait a minute. Find another elk. Interesting places. Got something big for you. Too dangerous for me. Wait. If I gave this guy another 10 bronze pickaxe, would he just give me the location of the resident archive again? Oh, that's Pete. Well, dang. Just dang, man. Also, good Outcast for not dying on me. Do you see what I mean, though, about the jankiness of this elk? He gets on the edge of a block and he starts going up, 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 up. Okay, what I really, really, really want to see for the next, like, update for this game is ruined cities. We have, like, ruined towns, and then you get the occasional, sometimes there's, like, a bone block or two that's on top of one another, but I would really, really would hope for that kind of a difference. Huh. Great. Okay. I can make that, yeah. I need rope. Reeds, what are you? Papyrus? Wild vine, okay. Well, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I can, Can I not? I could have sworn I could put... What? Can I really not? I thought I could put my bow on you. Is it on you? Okay. Can I really not? That would explain why. Slate bomb like the one near the tower is an ideal place for marble. Don't want to end up in the dark again, eh? More or less, yeah. I did not enjoy that fight in the dark. Because it weirdly made me comfortable and uncomfortable at the same time. So, like, fighting that thing, it had two things done to me. One, anxious that I couldn't see it half the time, thus hard to shoot it. But I came to the conclusion already ahead of time I wasn't going to have enough arrows to shoot to begin with. Hey, buddy. Hans. Alright. And the other thing, I was not all that nervous because I couldn't see it at times. And just the simple fact that I couldn't see it all the time made me, like, not have to think so much. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Alright, I steal the lens, and now the rift activity is high. Pagan shrine, pagan shrine, pagan. Wait a minute. Whoa. I don't think this was merely a pagan shrine. This is a burial. This is a straight burial. Well, forgive me if I don't give a crap about the dead. Was this a burial or was this just a waste pit? Because I don't know. It looked like a burial pit. Then again, I could be wrong. One, two. A storage vessel. I want it. There we go. Is that the bottom? Huh, okay. Burial pit with 2 bone blocks and vessel. Not only is it a vessel, it's a cool looking vessel. Yeah, look at that. Can I put this on you? Oh well. Material trader. It would make sense why you have basalt. Plus the incident in the tower when your torches went out. Yeah, that's why I got the lantern this time. Well, I went back again with the lantern. Where are we at? 3 bone blocks. That must have been an individual's place of death. Was the reset that bad? I never would have heard you. What? Whatever. Clothing merchant. Squire boots, nomad boots. Oh, I can't buy those. Dang it. The huntsman tunic. Woolen shirt, merchant shoes. Oh well. Bunch of inconveniences is what they all are. Okay, there's a reason why I don't want to put on the gear necklace. It might be the greatest infinite light source for traveling, and it might be the most preferred method. However, everything about this game screams me very religious, or at least religious-centered, and these gears almost seem pagan in a way. Like these gears are at fault for the world in which we're stuck in. So call me a fanatic, but I'm gonna keep the cross on. I'm gonna keep the cross on. We still don't know what started the rot. Was it just a natural phenomenon? Was it the Turks? Was it the Turks throwing bodies over their walls like they did with the Black Death? Now, I'm not saying like the people from Turkey. I'm talking about the Golden Horde in Asia. Like this virus started in Asia, then the Mongols showed up in Europe, and then Europe's immune system couldn't handle the Mongol Asian flu virus, and so they experienced. Oh, we're in water now. Oh, that's a lake. That's why. So I dare wonder if there is a war that is responsible for the virus. But that'd be a weird virus that doesn't affect one region, and yet it's so unbelievably devastating. Alright, Dimitri, first part of our timeline. World is acting like it should. World is much like our own during this time period in medieval Europe. It's definitely medieval Europe because of Byzantine being a thing. Everyone's speaking English, and they all have a noble flair about them. Then the other thing being Jonas Falks, who was able to, thanks to his dad, was able to get on the good side of the king or emperor at that time period. So I'm not sure which kingdom we're in or was in, but Falks did not like his father much, evidently, and instead of being a warlord, he decided, hey wolves, let's not oh bother. Instead of being a warlord, decided to be a magician or a scientist. And he's really, really daggum good at it. He's so good, in fact, that he is responsible for most of the inventions that are... that are in the world now, but they used to be helpful. He probably created that big robot thing we killed in the Resident Archive as well. Damage Eidolon. Dang, what the heck? Ooh. Really? Sprint, darn you. Oh, you are a failure of an elk. Incident in the tower when the torches went out. And then... Let me think. At some point, the rot shows up. Dimitri Arvo is definitely dedicated to the caste system that they're in. Hello. I think I'll sleep there for the night. Unfortunately, Dimitri is sent out on the mission to figure out what's going on with the crops. So it starts off with the crops. I'm assuming that Dimitri and the boys that he went with all got hands on with the substance. So the disease evolved, if I'm thinking about this correct. It used to be something that just affected agriculture, but then it jumped. Move out. Okay. You need more food. So it does it jumps from agriculture to people, and then from people it jumps to animals, and from there it just kills everything. Maybe not in that order. I'm pretty sure it starts from agriculture. That's a guaranteed. It starts from ag. But it has to, at some point, jump to humans first, or, sorry, second or third on the list. Then the world just gets utterly destroyed, but while it's starting its decaying process, Diet of Kings happens, in which the lords of the land demand an answer, or at least a solution of some kind. This is when Jonas Falks, Dimitri, and his Jonas' assistant show up. I think he had an assistant. Surely he had an assistant. Dimitri is completely baffled and concedes that Jonas is better for humanity at this point, as he wants to go along with Jonas's idea of the Great Machine, which hopefully would save them all. They build the machine, they build underground worlds and commodities merchant. Buying copper. Ooh. Ooh, but buying... Oh my gosh. Man. Dude, I'm gonna... Man, you're such a good commodities merchant. Dagnabbit. We're almost there. Jeez. Maybe this Tobias guy can also help us explain a few of the missing gaps in the story here. Falks himself, we might know his entire story except for where he is now. That might be the only thing missing from his tale. The machine must have started and worked. It must have worked because we have maybe 3 stories now of people who were sent into this realm. Tobias being one of them, and he recognizes us, which is the second person. And then the third person might be a legend told, a history told legend. And in that story, it was a woman who became leader of her tribe or whatever. She went to a cave. She woke up, the world was hell, but originally it was black and dark, and originally it was far worse. So, she recanted the tales that she had to endure. Back off, bear. She had to endure the world before, and she saw the gears and the spinning of it all. Did I pass it? I passed it. Oh yeah, there it is. Tobias has a very unfriendly neighborhood. Tobias has a very unfriendly neighborhood. Oh, come on. Almost there. Should be. Dude, I've got my wine still. I gotta drink that. Hold the phone. Alright then. Okay, am I just wrong? There it is. Can I swim in this? I can. I am a national athlete. Alright. Yeah, hopefully Tobias here can fill in the gaps for a few things. Talk about a creepy cave that you just stumble upon if you're like some stupid kid. And then it gets really cool all of a sudden. Is that a ruined raft? Small ruined crate. Okay. Dang. Dude, you need to fix your back problems, guy. I don't want to actually give Tobias the lens. I kind of want to look through it. Oh, fine. 5 centuries? We both were a mere farmhand lord's son in his father's library. By the point he had already turned the room into his workshop. Sorry, the thoughts well up in their own time to time. Thank you, my friend. With this, the brief hope flickers on the time longer, though it always seemed to come at great cost. I'm sorry I put you through that, as it was worth the sacrifice to bring you here. In time, I will show you the prize worth. What is the lens? Is the first true device he ever made. From like a wellspring of miracles came forth. Indeed a lens, perhaps it is a simpler metaphor. Is a window, slightest window to another place, another time. We require information, you and I. I know more than you, perhaps, but not enough. All the knowledge I've gathered over these centuries, other one thing haunts me most. Our enemy's not finished. It comes for us again. Comes to eat the rest of me and dream we realized. The rot, my friend. The rot returns, and these peltry survivors are not prepared. Even if they were, I suspect our past endeavor should not be replicated. Theorized and researched much in the darker hole of mine. The lens, we might put such science into action. Still more work to be done before it is ready, but I intend to reach beyond where even Jonas gazed. When the time comes, I will need your help again. Neat biology, or perhaps the lack thereof, will prove vital. Beloved child, now I understand the dismay he must have felt, seeing his creatures grow strange. It is my Errol, guardian companion I created to assist our efforts. She was bound to the tower, lost her mind, devastation occurred. I grieve for her, but my heart still soars to see her wings. What was a Lazaret? Truly cursed place. Jonas had begged me to travel there and hold on as I could. Okay, so Tobias and Jonas, they were best friends. He was a farmhand at one point, but evidently Tobias, after his dad had died, or even beforehand, turned it into his study, a library to a study, in which Tobias showed back up. Too wealthy, too important. Time I could Scarce. Death. I did indeed die. I cannot say for sure. But he lived. That is true. The thing, yeah. Charlemagne, the other automatons, don't worry, they're harmless. It's the worst they could do, crush my frail bones and powder. I'd never actually touched Charlemagne. Carl loose around. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, you're still small. I thought you had gotten bigger, dude. Okay, Strangely coated skin, taller than previously, if I recall correctly, lack of memory before return. Everything else seems expected. First I've seen. So you say this was expected, but I'm only the first you've ever seen, so how would you know what to expect? Serfs, they call me. Fiery. You were a normal human once, no offense. I'm not exactly normal myself these days either. Well, very long time, my very... Hammer, forgive me, but I recall what it was you did before the rot came. It never seemed important to you. There were some like you who found ways to help, however they could, even without special aid offered, thriving and opposite to everything crumbling around them. I'm inspired to see. Pass. Lost beyond our world, or lack thereof. Body easily ignore that which holds the rest of us in place. I'll need some time to figure out how to integrate the lens here. It shouldn't take more than a decade. Alright. Maybe less. We'll see. Natural philosophy is a delicate process, you know. You'd be surprised where it goes into making bits and bobs. Translocator. And a component that will pair it directly to the translocator here. Might save you a trip next time. Perhaps you've tried throwing yourself into one of the translocator. Yeah. No, you should be much less likely to split screen. You were using that crap and it still wasn't like, oh my word. Dang. Custom translocator. And he's just gonna walk out. Dude's a gangster on God. Would he know? Okay, for as annoying as bells are, I actually don't care. Dang. Wait, can I take this stuff? Oh. Play figures. Play figure. Man, now that's a sad looking. Oh, that's a Wendigo looking mother trucker. Can I take this? I can take it. I can't put stuff back. This sucks. Yo! I don't want to take this guy's stuff. Black bronze wrench. Whoa, 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 I want this, I want this. What does this have in it? He has 2 Rotten King crowns, dude. You got silver chunks, man. Tool rack with golden shears. Alright, you're just showing off what kind of wealth you have. A lightning rod attracts lightning placed up to 40 blocks above ground. Wow, that's cool. Ornate golden spear. A globe. Okay, so the translocator thing that I found earlier in the back is anything to go off of. Sitting eidolon. I don't want to see that thing get up. You had a ladder. Oh, it's just that kind of ladder. Dude, you've been through some hell. Alright, yeah, that's the translocator, so I can get back here whenever I want. I might finish looting his home. Glad I can swim in this armor. Oh. Well, that does make life a lot easier now, don't it? There we go. Dang. And I find it like that boss, for as spooky as it was, my bronze took it out. Let's attempt to make it back to the village. We've got a long journey to get back home from. Unless I can purchase myself a second elk and leave it here, I will not be able to do much in terms of traveling. Like, I would like to continue trading and doing with the villagers. Like, one of them's a daggum barber. I bet another one's just a common tailor. Uh-oh. If I can get him to, like, clothe me some Nadian clothing, it'd be a lot better than my my leather animal hides. At least I'd hope it would be. So Tobias did work with Jonas. Lifelong friends, I imagine. I bet they were such good friends, that's why he built the tower, he wasn't just looking to bring us back. He was going to bring Jonas back. He's not telling the whole story. He wanted to get his buddy back. Be an interesting reunion. The lens could peer into a different realm. Safe to assume that realm might be where everybody else is. Now, I'm assuming every player is a Seraphim. So, if I really wanted to find other Seraphim, I would have to join a server. But, theoretically, I could find them in this world if they're not falling over dead. They're out there somewhere. Yeah, the Dave painting. Yeah, I just saw that. Or just remembered you. Yeah. Tobias Jonas working on the Great Machine. I was in the Great Machine project. I bet I would have gotten different dialogue options if I had picked a different class besides Commoner. Oh, is that? Oh, that's the good soil right there. What in the world? Oh, it's a lead. Huh. There it is. Whoa. That was a weird lag. Hey, monsters of the night. You hit my elk. Now that's a big bauxite biome. What? What do you mean? Well, this is going to suck. I would like to see the village fight temporal storms. That'd be cool. Of course, now is a question of, would it be more beneficial to live near the village rather than to live out where I'm at? Though not everything is happening near the village, a lot more is happening near the village. Actual groups of people have been formed, a system has been set up, people are trying to rebuild and what have you. Ag supplier. What could very well be? There it is. Buddy, you got something in your throat. I think I'm done for the day. I think I'll just log off here, pick it back up next time. So that, I've been told by you, Sigil, that's the game, almost. There's still more to do, like get the iron, steel, and all those other things, which I don't care for. But maybe. Anywho, take care.